everybody? Welcome back to another episode, guys. Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here. So guys, we got some action, a little bit of action. So we're gonna get into that later on. Also, we're gonna recap everything that happened. Don't forget, guys, that every time, not every time, there was something out. Something shipped. That's what it was. Something shipped. We're going to get into that. We got to wait on Mike. Hopefully, he'll show up at some point. He's supposed to. But let's get right into the chat, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome, everybody. Let's see who we have in the house tonight. Let's see. We got Brad in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thanks for real in order. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. First comment of the night. Look at you. Look at you. I'm doing. Welcome. Let's see who else is in the house tonight. We got Babo. Welcome, Babo. How you doing? Welcome in the Ring Collectors match. Yes, guys, please. There's 18 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here as always. We got Carlos in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Luch in the house. How are you, my friend? Says what up? This guy, our Artisan Collective. And to 25 regular hot tour. Unbelievable. Unreal. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We have talent in the house. How are you, my friend? Hey, you closet in our fans. Unbelievable. You got the wrong string, my friend.
Yikes.
Oh man, we got. Let's see who else is in here. We got Paul in the house. How are you, my friend? Well, nice to see you. Thank you for being here. We got Thomas. I feel like I haven't seen Thomas Jones in a while. Hello, I'm here for the Foreskins giveaway. Oh my God. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Long time. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for stopping by. I'm here for the latest. Oh, man. The latest in art news. Well, let's see what we got for you. Ooh. I have something for you, Brad. We got the latest.
The strands for the...
Brad. That's the latest from the King. In other news,
the strands for the...
man. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Tally Meyer in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Welcome. The Thor in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Channel member in the house. Thank you for being here. Guys, if you haven't joined the channel, think about it. Fun times over here. This guy. Man, unbelievable.
Wrong. I don't think so.
Man. Let's see. We got Josue in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Happy Saturday. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Another channel member in the house. Welcome. We got Albert in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We got Anthony in the house. Welcome, my friend. Another channel member. Thank you for being here.
How you doing?
Cassandra, how are you? Welcome. How you doing? Mr. Goofball. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We got Thule in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
doing?
Being here. Let's see who else is in the house. Yes, guys, please hit that like button. There's 28 of you guys in here, if you don't mind. Thank you guys for being here. So, yeah, guys. So we got a release. Something shipped. Not everybody has it shipped yet because it's the people who started shipping. It's the company of the item. So we're going to get into it. Let me pull it up real quick because it's actually a very exciting figure, at least for me. I collect them. So let's get into it. Let's see. Oh, I know where I can find it. Duh. I think you guys are going to be kind of excited for this too, because it's actually a nice figure. It completes a line already, at least if they go, if they decide to go as far as where we're at right now. Let me see. Got to close up a whole bunch of windows that are open for absolutely no reason. All right, so let's see. All right, so this is the figure, guys, that's already shipping. Oh wait, here it is. All right, here we go. All right, so guys, here it is. So it looks like this guy is shipping directly from 3-0. Shout out to Rudy. He told me because he bought it directly from them. So it looks like he ordered from them. He already got it, actually. They didn't even ship. He has it in hand already. I got the picture already from him. So whoever ordered this, stay tuned. It's shipping very, very soon. I'm very excited. I have the other two already, but this one, guys, which is weird why they started with what was it? They started with 3, I believe. Yeah, they started with Rambo 3, then they went to Rambo 1, and then now they're doing Rambo 2. Now, are they going to do anything else? Are they going to do other looks? Are they going to do, the green jacket version like the Stallone shop did? Who knows? I hope so. I don't plan on getting anything from the Stallone shop because everything they sell is garbage. Literally everything looks like crap. And very expensive for what it is too. So I hope that 3-0 continues these figures because, again, they look very, very good. The head sculpts, these head sculpts by 3-0 are a billion times better than the Stallone shop head sculpt made by Caustic Plastic, which, again, garbage. And for those who know, and for those who don't know, Stallone shop makes batches of figures, right? I'll give you an example. They made the Cobretti figure, the Cobra figure, right? The figure came out, the figure sold out, boom. It was on eBay for 500 plus. This is not the first figure this happens to. Just let me get that out there before I continue. So the figure comes out, sells out. Again, very, very exciting figure. Completely different figure than we've ever gotten. Nobody's ever made a Cobra besides any customizers in the past, which I've seen, but never a licensed company. So I was actually kind of excited for the figure as well. I was like, you know what? Let me look into it. I saw what it looked like. Horrible head sculpt. And then when you put the glasses on, that's when the figure looks great, right? With the glasses on. And even with the glasses on, it's not 100% whatsoever. That body does not look great. You roll up the sleeves and it's supposed to give you some type of like hair design or something, like hair like painted on the forearms. Very, very cheap, very, very crappy. So I didn't like that figure at all. But again, the whole point of this conversation is reissued immediately. So Stallone Shop's not even giving value for their crappy product. They're constantly reissuing. As soon as it sells out, back in stock within a few weeks. Like I said, it's not the first figure it happened to. It's, I believe, about the 3rd already. So anything that sells on the Stallone shop is, it's coming back. So don't stress out. Don't think that you missed out. Don't go overpay for it. Because even if you want to overpay for the item that sold out, believe me when I tell you, it is not worth it. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. It is not great. It does not look good. Even in hand, you could justify it as long as you want, as much as you want, because you paid for it. And you could say, oh, this is not bad. You could do that all you want. Those figures are garbage. Garbage. Let me catch up with you guys very quickly before I continue. We got Harold in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. We got, the Thor says, Fabs, like I said. Let me explain to you guys why Hot Toys is king. Okay, another explanation. Every time Hot Toys announces a figure, this is what happens to InArt. Every single time. That's what happens. That's what happens in our every single time that a Hot Toys comes out with a figure. They're a joke. We got all 3 Mills in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Where are you?
I'm doing.
Let's see who else is in here. We have how many figures do you have behind you? I have no idea. In that case, maybe about like 80. Maybe. Big Rip, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Doing.
Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Let's see who else is in here. My God, you guys are on fire. Thank you guys for being here. I wouldn't underpay. Well, not this. We're not talking about this. This is good. This is very good. The 3-0 Rambo line is very good. Okay. Way better. The whole point is that this is 3-0 is way better than Stallone Shop, which is a shame because if you're Sylvester Stallone and you're not making the best product of yourself and of your own characters that you developed, that you came up with, that's disgusting. Why would you? Why? Like, why would you not want your own product to be the best? Why is somebody else making a better product than you? I just had to do something real quick. So it doesn't make sense. Why would they? Again, I understand what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do is they got involved in the 1/6 scale game. They saw that there's an opportunity there, which is very smart, right? There's nothing wrong with what they did with Stallone Shop. It's an easy way to make money, a little bit of extra money, because we know that Sylvester Stallone's main source of income is not 1/6 scale figures, right? So he saw the opportunity. They're licensed, right? I don't see how difficult it could be for him to get a Rambo license that he played, to get a Rocky license that he played, to get a Cobra license. It's him, right? It's him. So it's not going to be impossible or difficult by any means for him to get his own license for his own stuff. So does he have to pay for money? I don't know if he owns his stuff or not, but let's just assume he could get it, whatever, right? How is it that, again, another company that has to ask you permission for your license, or whoever owns the license, right? Again, I'm assuming it's Sylvester Stallone. If it's not, then who knows, right? But if that's, whatever the case is, if you come out as a company, right, and you go, hey, I want the license for this product, with your name, right? Whether it's Rambo, whether it's Rocky, even though 3-0 has not been making any what do you call it? any Rambo figures yet. Rocky figures yet. So far it's just Rambo. Hopefully they get into Rocky. Because again, these bodies that they're using are very, very good, very, very detailed. The scars that they put on it. The only thing I don't like is what happens sometimes with the Hot Toys bodies. This sleeve here, right? It makes it look ugly-ish. If you put the jacket on, as you can see, it looks perfect, no problem. But obviously, I'm gonna display it with like this, exactly like this. The Hot Toys Rambo 3 looks kind of like this as well, but the difference is he doesn't have that red bandana on his head, the red wrap. So that's the look I'm missing. But look at the figure. Look at the muscle tone on the body. Gorgeous. Look at the Stallone shop figures. Garbage. So where I was going with that conversation was 3-0 has to go ask for the license, right? For whoever, right? I need your license to make this figure. How is it that the actor of these figures, who happens to own a company selling his own product, wouldn't have more pride in his own brand? To me, that's weird. How is it that another company is making a better product of you than your own company? Retarded. Makes no sense whatsoever. So again, my point is, he tries to get into the 1/6 scale game to make that little bit of money, seeing most likely somebody went to him and said, hey, there's a company called Hot Toys. They're, making all these figures with these likenesses and blah, blah, blah. Let's try to see what happens. Guaranteed that was probably a conversation, because unless he saw them himself and said, hey, I want to get into this, right? Who knows? So the fact that he's not even taking pride in making these figures, right? So the actual figure is garbage. The head sculpts are garbage, right? They're painted like garbage. The figure bodies look like garbage. And you're still charging almost $300 per figure. And people are buying them like hotcakes. Imagine that. I'm gonna go to the website real quickly for you guys, so you guys see what I'm talking about. Because it's kind of sad. Stallone shop. Let's see. Here we go. All right. So as soon as you get on the site, there's my point. So Rocky. So like I said, they haven't gotten into Rocky yet, as far as I know. It looks like they have merchandise, but no figures. The Rambo figures obviously are made. So here we go. So here's the main. This is the very first figure they made, guys. Okay. Look at this garbage. $260 for Caustic Plastic brand. Okay. Look at this. Trash. Okay. Trash. Complete trash. Look at that base. That looks exactly like the Gandalf base from InArt. Garbage. So here it is. So again, if you like the figure and you need it for your collection, it is what it is, right? I have every Rambo that was made by Hot Toys, right? Every single one except this one. Why? It was ugly as hell compared to the other ones. I didn't like the jeans on that one. I was like, it looks cheap, so I didn't bother. Now, my other option could have been, this is newer, it's more updated. It's, the body's going to be better, right? Better than anything from 10 years ago, 11 years ago, Hot Toys, which those bodies are complete garbage. They look like they would be it's like a hard plastic / silicone, but it's like a weird type of body that they don't make anymore. They don't use anymore. So that's my point, right? So they're making these really, really crappy figures. Look at the accessories, not much to them. This, okay, is not better than this. I'm going to show you both head sculpts real quickly up close. Oh, we can zoom in this website, so that's great. So let me show you, just so you guys can see the detail. So look at that. Look at that And look at that garbage. Let me see if I could get a close-up. This is it. Look how cheap, look how not good this is at all, period. Look at that. So why even bother? Why bother? And again, number two, they're not even giving us value with anything they're making. So point number two, right? Cobra. Here it is. Another pre-order for the first one, another pre-order for Cobra. Okay? Again, sold out once already. It was going for 500 plus on eBay. People were going crazy over it. Reissued, gone. So here it is, sold out. So it was already up. They're making it again. But look at this. Garbage. So look at that. Look at the arms. You would think, oh, this is not bad. Look at that. Look how crappy that looks. Look how cheap that looks. Again, if you love the character, you love the figure, and you need it in your collection, there's nothing wrong, right? There's nothing wrong. It's your money anyway, so do whatever the hell you want with it. But to me, right? To me, personally, this is garbage. See, like here, all day. You put those glasses on, I could deal with this. Again, it's far away. That's doable. This picture right here, cool. But not without see here, cool, very, very decent. Look at the forearms, very cheap looking. So people are buying, again, because of the character, because of who it is, because of what it represents. This movie, again, who has made this from the day of the movie in 1/6 scale, licensed? As far as I know, nobody. Like I said, I've been around for a while, and the only people I've seen make this has been customizers. They make a certain amount, limited amount, boom. So the one cool thing about this is this base, this Cobra base. That is my favorite thing about this whole figure. The base. But look at the jeans, very cheap looking jeans, very crappy looking jeans. So these figures don't do anything for me whatsoever. And let's get into I want to check the Rocky real quickly because I want to see if they're getting into Rocky figures, or is it just the Rocky merchandise? Let me see. Yeah, see, so they don't do. Oh, they do have the figure. So I forgot about these. They did make these. So also, guys, these figures complete garbage. So when these figures came out, and I remember these figures coming out because I remember people posting these figures coming out. And I remember they were trying to justify, the figures, not the figures, the figure, right? Again, look how much this is. $380 for a deluxe figure by Stallone Shop. $300 plus most likely tax and shipping, I'm going to assume. Okay? So at least $400 for crap. Only because it's licensed. This is not good whatsoever. Look at these head sculpts. Look at that. This is good. You know what this looks like? Do you guys remember Star Ace making these Rocky figures? They made Apollo and a Rocky as well, and those head sculpts are complete trash. This is what this looks like. Again, Star Ace is also licensed, and they make crappy figures. They're a combination of what's that body called? That TB League body or a Fison body with those crappy head sculpts. Complete garbage, guys. Complete garbage. So that was something that came out. So let's get into another release that came out that I wanted to get into because it came. I didn't really go over it on Friday yesterday. So this figure here. So it is diecast. I didn't remember yesterday when I went over it real quickly because it didn't say anything on the blogger pictures. But let me see what you guys are saying real quickly, and then I'll continue. We don't underpay for this. Javid, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Being here. We have Town says Hot Toys is the Nolan Ryan of Figs Fag with this. Yep, exactly. Absolutely. That's what you're the king. Exactly. Exactly. And just remember, also, guys, just remember, every single time Inart comes out with a figure, this is what happens. Oh my God. Howard is not fazed by the yearly releases of Inart. Every time there is a an Inart anything, this is what happens with Howie. Oh man. So let's see. Where am I? What do I always disappear? Oh, here we go. Let's see. I'm still digging my 3-0. Yes, they're very good. They're very, very good. The bodies are great. The head sculpts are amazing. The accessories are amazing. The articulation for the bodies are amazing. Like I said, the bodies are a little funky, right? Like if you were to bend the elbow, you'll get a lot of bunching up of like rubber up here, like muscle, but it's rubber, right? So that I don't like, but again, way better than Salon Chop all day long, you know? I'm waiting for that Killer J and the seamless gel body. Brad. At least the cleanest wood line looks like him. Yeah, right. Uncarded in the house. Welcome. Look at you. He doesn't even know my schedule.
I'm doing.
Here anymore. Unreal. Fast, not Sunday. Why are you preaching? Please have no. I bought the Simone Shop cover. No, and again, if you like it, you're gonna like it. That's not the problem. To me, right? To me, I was like, "There's no way. There's no way." You know. Oh my God!
How dare you!
That's rude, Brad. Unreal. That's Hobo Rambo. I didn't know his middle name was James. Now he doesn't seem as menacing. Brad says, give that Rambo horns. You got Hellboy. Yep. That Cobra looks like a guy going through a transition. Yeah, it's not good. Like I said, to me, if you bought it and you like it, enjoy it. But to me, Tuli, my friend, thank you for being here. Welcome. I have the Hot Toys Expendables Bar Me. That's a good one. That's a great. Both of them. 1 and 2 are great figures. Guns blazing. Tuli in the movie. Oh, that's for Tuli. I like the 3-0 Rambo line. Oh, so much better. So much better all around. Accessories, even the price. The price is $200 and change. 199 was the Rambo 2 figure. 199. And Rambo Stallone Chop is 280 or 240. No. Absolutely not. Tell us it looks like Celebrity Deathmatch. Imagine. Exactly. No, it's very crappy. Very, very crappy. Stallone said that he likes how they look. He said it's just like, who am I to disagree? Oh my God. Bob, I think 3-0 is dope with both their anime. Yep. They're very good 3-0. Very, very, very good. Even their Transformer line's very good with the diecast. You had Brad. You had Brad Cracker. Big Rib. Big Rib. Did I say hello to you? How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
If I said hello, but hello. Buckus. That was Stallone, actual dog. Yes. He sold him. I remember that. He sold them for he sold them because he had no money for, I think, for the movie, was it? And then I think he bought it back. I think somebody sold, whoever he sold it to, sold it back to him when he was able to, when he had money. I did remember that story. Crazy, right? Cassandra says the figure reminds me of the movie Robots when they have they get the new upgrades. Derek, welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing.
Hit that like. Yes, guys, please. There's 34 of you guys in here. Hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. I had the Tulsa King figure from. So that figure, I also thought was very crappy. I don't own it, right? So from pictures, I was like, oh, this looks very crappy. The head sculpt wasn't great, but Rudy bought it, and he loves it. He loves the figure. He says the tailoring for that figure is phenomenal. It's very, very sharp. And the suit, I saw the suit. The suit looks gorgeous on him because the tailoring is, like amazing. But that head sculpt is kind of small for that body. Again, from pictures that I saw, I don't own it. I don't have it. So it looks very crappy. The head sculpt looked very small for that body because he looked like he had a big body. But that head sculpt was not a 9 by any means, was not an 8 by any means, was not a 7 by any means, But that tailoring for that suit, gorgeous. He looks really good as well with the glasses. The glasses on, beautiful figure. You take off the glasses, not so good. Yeah, it looks like it's made from clay. From clay. Oh, man. This guy, unbelievable. That Tulsa King figure has him. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Rudy told me he owns it. I told him, I said, Rudy, that's crap. He goes, absolutely not. I said, what do you mean? I said, look at it. He goes, no. He goes, look at this. So he sent me more pictures. I was like, well, he was right. Again, I still don't like the head sculpt, but the tailoring on that figure, whew, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. All right, guys. So let's get into this Black Panther Mech Strike figure that was just released. 400 and change for this figure, right? Again, die cast. It's a very, very different figure in the sense of it's an actual transforming transformer by Hot Toys. Like I mentioned yesterday, there was no transforming for the original Optimus Primes that they made. Remember I said there was the Megatron Optimus Prime was an overseas release. The Starscream Megatron Optimus Prime was a worldwide release. Again, none of them transformed. This is the very, very first transforming figure by Hot Toys in the world, in history, as far as I know. As you can see, they added a cockpit. This was not on the announcement or the tease pictures in the beginning when it was announced. This is something new. Like I said yesterday when I went over it real quickly. Is it cool? Yeah, it's cool. I don't really know who's going to be displaying it this way, but what I've decided to do is, if once I get it, because I am getting it. The thing is, I don't want to pay full price for this, so I'm going to hold off for a little bit. But I am getting it, right? I may get two just to have the Black Panther like this and him the regular way. But looking at him like this, right? He looks great. One thing that I did notice as well is the height difference compared to the regular Hot Toys figures. And I'm going to get into it real quickly right here. So I'm going to show you the height comparison on the figures. So here it is. So this would be your standard Black Panther figure. So I'm going to say this is the updated Black Panther, right? The legacy Black Panther that we just got. Look how much taller this is. And remember that legacy Black Panther is a little bit taller than the original Black Panthers. Because remember, this is a 2.0 body. So it was a little bit more bulky. It was a little bit bigger all around. So this is it. So look how much taller this robot is, right? It's about an inch and a half or so. Maybe. So huge die-cast figure. Are they all going to be this big? Probably, if not bigger. We saw the image of the Mech Test comic book. I remember because it was on my stream. I pulled it up. They show you every Avenger pretty much in a transforming suit. Obviously, there are bigger animals than a Black Panther, so figures are going to get bigger than this, bulkier than this. This is a sleek figure compared to if, again, according to how this does on the market, I'm going to assume that's what's going to dictate if they're going to continue this line or not, period. Right? So I'm going to see what happens with the sales. I'm going to see, and how I dictate that is how many people post their figures in hand, right? Is that the way to do it? Absolutely not. But that's how I try to gauge, how well a figure's doing. If I see it in the groups a lot, if a lot of people are talking about it, on their posts. So once I start seeing how that's doing, then I'll be able to tell you guys if they're going to continue the line or not. They may still make a second one, just like they did. What was that movie? With Gilgamesh and Athena. The hell was the name of that movie? Anyway, whatever that movie was. Remember, they made 2 figures. So that's what I think. To make it a little bit more exciting, at least to have a pair with it, right? Not that they need to make a second one. We have plenty of figures that have been a one-off, plenty of them, right? You don't need a companion piece for them. You don't need a partner for them. So that's what I mean. It's not necessary for them to make a second, but if it does well enough, they'll make a second one, hoping that it'll be more appealing than the first to make people, all right, well, here's the second one. I like this one. Cool. Maybe that second figure will get people to get the first figure and then obviously get some hype for that line. That's just what I'm assuming. Again, who knows what the hell's going to happen with this line, because it's something completely out of, Hot Toys' wheelhouse. Transformers, this is their first. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. The cockpit, that must be artist. That must be Artisan, imagine. I thought about getting this going Panther mode. The Panther looks gorgeous. And use it as a companion piece with a regular. That is a great idea. That is a great idea. I didn't think of that because it's a robotic looking, Black Panther. So does it belong? Absolutely not. But that's a badass idea. And I can guarantee you that is probably going to look really, really good. Especially, this thing's going to be super long. This Black Panther figure here, this thing's, look at that tail. The good thing is, you could move the tail and you could articulate the tail to fold it even more if you don't have much length in your display, right? So that's a good thing. So I can tell you this thing's going to be very long. Again, because look how tall the figure is. So it's going to translate to the length horizontally. But if you have a throne, the Black Panther throne, if you have the Black Panther throne and you have a Black Panther on there and you put this Black Panther animal, right, the Mech test animal, Mech strike, on right next to him, badass figure, badass display. So that's a great idea. And I may do that. So if you see it in my group or in my post, it was my idea. No, that's a great idea. Looks like a random sort. Well, that exactly. And that's the problem. Like, who is asking for transforming Avengers? Nobody. But because Marvel, I feel like, and this, I feel like this started to become more real again in my world. They're pumping out so many Marvel figures nonstop, whether they sell or not. They just keep pumping them out. So at this point, I'm thinking that they're forced, right? Once they get a license for something, they're forced to just keep pumping them out. Which is weird to say because what happened to Ms. Marvel? So does Hot Toys take opportunities when they see that there's potential? And do they say, hey, this didn't do so well, I'm not going to bother? Or are they approached by Disney and say, hey, are you guys interested in this? Would you guys, like this? Maybe even get offered a discount for the license. That's a possibility. Why not? As a business, Disney needs to make money, period, right? And at this point, with all the movies they're making and all the crap they're making, they're not making any. They're at a loss constantly. A lot of people, left Disney Plus for the wokeness. And what did Disney have to do? Raise their prices. I my first year with Disney Plus was last year or the year before. Whatever the first year it was, that's when I got it. I was paying $60 a year, $49.99 a year for Disney Plus. Again, I don't remember how many years ago that was, maybe 2. I don't remember. I just renewed at $160 or $150, whatever it is. What? How do you go from $49.99 to $150 in a couple of years? That's the game. Netflix did it. Netflix started at what? $4.99, $5.99, $6.99, whatever it was a month. What is it now? $30 if you want to get HD. It's a scam. Once they get you hooked, and Netflix is another company that lost millions and millions and millions because of that woke stuff. And they had to go from $4.99, whatever it was, to $30-something, if you want, number one, a multiple account membership, and if you want the HD package included. So they're forcing you to pay for HD that should be available according to whatever TV you own. That's the whole point of getting a 1080p TV, a 4K, a full HD, whatever, to get the max output of the image. So you're going to tell me that I got to pay for you to release the amount of image, the amount of clarity, the amount of... No. So they get you hooked to the product, and then it's like, man, do I really not want to renew this? Am I going to be able to get my Marvel series shows, my Avengers stuff, my Spider-Man stuff? So that's how they get you. And they know once you're hooked, you're hooked. What are they doing on top of this now? You cannot share your accounts anymore because they know that people are getting off of their platforms. So I'll get off my account. Hey, can you let me borrow yours? Sure, why not? So now you lost a customer and you have one paying for 2 people. So that's gone. Apparently now, from what I understand, is if you share your account, and how they can tell is, apparently it looks like you have to add people to whoever you want to use your account, and you can't use more than that. If anybody else outside of that uses it, from what I understand it here, again, I don't know because I don't have Netflix. I got rid of Netflix a couple of years ago because it was garbage. The what do you call it? You're paying for 2 people. You're paying for one membership, 2 people, and now if you share, if they find out that you share, they kick you off their platform. So they delete your membership. Again, is that true? I have no idea. I don't have it, but that's what I heard. So who the hell knows? Why would they control what you do with your account when you're paying for it out of your pocket? It's not their business what you do with your account if you're paying out of your pocket. If I want to share it with 35 billion people, what is it? Why is it their problem? So it's crazy, right? It's crazy how they do these things. So my thing is, Disney as a company, could they approach, like, if I was Disney, would I approach toy makers and say, hey, this movie didn't do so well, but we would like you guys to give it some hype, right? Get people, give it a little buzz by making some figures from it. The license usually costs, I don't know, $100,000, but we'll give it to you for $50 just so you could, do us a favor and hype up is that a possibility? It could be, right? I don't think everybody necessarily goes to Disney for everything. Obviously, that's how it should work, right? Everybody has to go ask for permission or ask for that license, go pay for that license. But to have Disney approach, maybe there's a company that they love. Maybe there's a company that they trust. Hey, Hot Toys is the best company that we deal with. They make the best product. Hey, let's offer them something, right? And if that did happen, Hot Toys said, absolutely not. Keep your crappy product because we don't want it. That's why Ms. Marvel, I personally thought that Ms. Marvel was coming one way or another, because why wouldn't they? And if we're talking about wokeness, what is Ms. Marvel? What was the whole point of Ms. Marvel? The fact that she was ethnic, the fact that she was Indian, the fact, or Muslim, right? Apparently Indian, I believe also, so it was a woke thing. So if we're talking woke, right? because the whole show was on religion and, her religion and, the ethnicity and all that stuff, just like Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle couldn't be more Mexican. They were making the Mexicans more Mexicans. You had George Lopez being more Mexican than he is. Again, why? I don't know, but that happened. I saw the movie a couple times. It's like, what, why? Why? It's like they made it seem like these Mexicans from the movie came from Mexico the year before, and then all of a sudden they were in a superhero movie. Why do they need to do that? So again, talking wokeness, if that's what Disney's all about, which it looks like they are, why not push that figure to be made by somebody, anybody? Other companies made the figure. You go find, 6-inch figures. You can find Kamala somewhere, but she's there, right? So that's what I mean. Let me see where Eternals. Yes, that movie. So they made 2. Again, Thena wasn't good at all. That was the very first one. And then what did they do? Gilgamesh. Again, my assumption is hoping that the second figure, again, remember, the Gilgamesh was way better than Thena was all around. More basic, right? Because Gilgamesh was all head sculpt. That was it. Fat body and a head sculpt. Period. Thena had the little crown, the little tiara thing that she had on her forehead that came, completely off from the movie. Not the right scale, not the proper placement. Nothing was proper about that figure. And even the head sculpt was very, very mid. Right? So why did they bother with Gilgamesh after that? Because that's my point. They hope that second figure is what pushes everybody over the edge to go, all right, let's go back. Let's complete it. Right? So not only do you have Thena sitting for dirt cheap, but you have Gilgamesh sitting for dirt cheap. Why would Hot Toys continue? Can they? Of course. Would it make sense? Absolutely not. Right? From an outsider's point of view, right? Seeing that the figures are sitting and they're getting discounted. Why would they bother? Again, Hot Toys does whatever the hell they want. They do a lot of things that don't make sense ever. So it is what it is, right? So my mentality is they shouldn't continue with Eternals. Period. No need. There are a lot of characters in that line. The movie wasn't great. Are you really going to get everybody to get all 6 or all 7, however many there were? Probably not, because of the movie. So no need to continue. Another type of figure, a robot, a transforming robot at that, of a Black Panther figure. Why did they make the Black Panther first? Somebody in the chat, please tell me why you think the Black Panther was made first. And then I'll tell you why. The Eternal was a move. Yes, John Doe, welcome. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Welcome. What even is what even is it? MB Dyson, welcome. How are you doing? What's up? I'm here about win giveaways. No giveaways tonight, my friend, but you can have some of this. Welcome. We got Jillian says, if I can find it at a good deal. Exactly. No, and that's the thing. I have it on pre-order from Sideshow, right? Am I going to miss the deposit, or do I think is it worth it? It's diecast. It's pricey. Do diecast figures, drop like that? They have. Look at Iron Patriot from Endgame, right? There's been plenty of figures that are diecast that have dropped, immensely in price. So I can't hold on to that thought that diecast isn't going to drop. It may take longer to drop, absolutely, because they're so expensive. But do they drop? Yes. Am I worried about these things selling out ever? No. Even if they sell out, it is what it is, right? But my thing right now is, do I want to overpay all that money for this that I know I'm going to be able to get later? Probably not. You know, so that's where I'm at right now with the actual figure. So I have to decide last minute, I guess, when I get the invoice from Sideshow, do you really want to pay this $500 or not? You know, the Thor says Fatboy 7-1. Why did he say? Exactly. That's something I would do because you guys know I get doubles or triples or whatever. So absolutely. And that would look incredible. But the reason why I wouldn't do it is because why would I waste the one look to get two of the same? So I wouldn't do that personally. Does it look good? Probably looks gorgeous. That's a great idea too. But I wouldn't waste, you know what I mean? Unless I got three. That if I got three, absolutely. Two, one on each side and then one like this. Perfect. You know? Thule says, I feel like this Mech Panther will be a grill someday. I don't know. I don't know because of what it is. It's a very, you know, not well-known thing, right? I had never heard of Mech Strike ever. When this was announced, I don't think a lot of people even knew what it was because I remember a lot of people saying, who asked for this? What the hell is this? Why is Hot Toys making Transformers? So I remember all this, right? So that's my thing, you know? I don't know about that. Maybe if, number one, they never make it again, right? They never make any other figures from this line again. And we wait 10 years. Then, you know, how would you find these, right? Again, you could find figures from 10 years ago on eBay right now. And they were way less made years ago than they are now. So that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like, who really knows? Nightmare, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
He says Transformer more than meets the eyes. Yep. Welcome. You actually have to pay for Disney Plus usually. Imagine. I wish. $150, man. My God. Faz, did you see the photo of Hugh Jackman, full Wolverine, full? No, I didn't. If somebody has it, please send it to me so I can pull it up. When Hot Toys does Wolverine, it's gonna be crazy. That figure is gonna be very, very iconic because it's the figure that, you know, with the yellow suit. And I think it'll be even more iconic if the mask is included as a special edition accessory. You know what I mean? So you'll have the figure, you'll have your regular, you'll have your deluxe or whatever they decide to do, or your regular and your exclusive, right? Which that is what would make that figure amazing. And not only that, but the fact that, you know, if you have the actual head sculpt, not just putting the mask on the figure, but if you got the head sculpt with it already, that's always going to look better than just putting a helmet on. So I hope they do it. And that's what's going to make the figure, you know, completely sell out. Says, if you have Verizon wireless, you can do. No, I do have Verizon. Oh, no, not phone. I have Verizon at home, but not phone. Phone, I have Sprint, which became T-Mobile. So, yeah. Chad, any minute? No fallout for me. I personally enjoyed Eternal. No, it wasn't bad. But it was just, you know, it didn't do what I think it was meant to do. I think they were more focused on the diversity of the cast. If you think about it. You literally had every ethnicity on that cast. Every Eternal was a different race. You had Asian, you had Indian, you had white, you had Hispanic, you had black, you had everybody. So, you know, I feel like that was what made them, what they focused more on was that. You know what I mean? It was the ethnicity of the cast, not so much the storyline. Again, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best movie made, you know? The best thing that came from Eternal was the Internals. I didn't know about that. That's funny. Mighty Morphin Power Panther was what? Power Panther. Big Dog Pet in the house. Welcome. How are you? Woo!
I'm doing.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. How are you? So, you know, that's my thing, guys, with this line. Is it cool? It's definitely cool. As you can see, look at that. It looks like an Iron Man right here. But look at that. The articulation's got to be amazing for this. You know, it's got to be amazing to be able to get all this, you know, this this animal form. Look at that. Just a really, really, really nice figure. Again, diecast, for those who don't know, look how you could hold the sword in there, the blade, whatever you want to call it. Very, very cool. How do you guys like this figure? As a Panther or like this? You get the shield, and this, guys, for those who don't know, the spear is his tail. So that's the Panther's tail right here. As you can see, like I said, it's articulated. You know what else is like this? Black Widow's weapons. This is what they use. Those interlocking, like link-looking things, those little collie sticks that they gave her that, you know, with the spikes on. This is what that is. But instead of a spike, they gave it the tail tip. But it's the same exact, Black Widow weapon. That's what the tail is. And that's why you're able to bend it like you do Black Widow's weapon. And here it is completely straightened out with the tail tip. Same exact thing. The shield, I don't know why you get a shield, but there's the shield. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. No, Mike. Yeah, Mike's coming. Mike always has to put his kids to bed first before he comes in. So he's usually like an hour and a half later. There is a rumor that Ryan Coogler is back to direct the next one. Ooh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, because it's supposed to take place years after the second one, and apparently the kid now is going to be the Black Panther in the next movie, Black Panther 3, as a grown-up. So he's probably going to be 18 or so at the time. So very, very exciting for that. So yeah, guys, let's get into the hot toys. So we're going to get into this guy again because I went on yesterday after this announcement was made in the middle of the night, and I spoke on it. I told you guys how I felt about it, regarding the head sculpt and how it looks and the color and all that stuff. One thing that completely threw me for a loop was that price tag on this thing. Holy shit. $500 for a nothing figure. $500 for the Artisan. I couldn't believe it. And let's pull up the prices. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. I feel like that's why people in the queues for these figures, I feel like that's why sometimes people who have a high number are able to get it, because people see the price tag and they're like, nope. So that happened to me. I saw the price tag. I was like, wait a minute, $445 plus tax and shipping. So now deposits are $50 a pop. And what hurts me the most is, again, what do we get? What do we get? We get a plastic painted throne, which is small. It's not even the size of a Boba Fett, right? Throne, which was way bigger than this. This is literally a chair, right? It's cool, right? It's very cool. Not putting it down, right? But that's it. We get the chair, we get the accessories, right? The effects. We get a few hands. We don't even get design on the outfit. You know how he always has some type of gold stuff or some type of buttons or shiny stuff or metal stuff. Nothing. This is the most peasant-like outfit he's ever worn. Remember, every other outfit, he's a god, so he had some fancy stuff. This is not, Loki's god outfit. This is straight cloth. Again, very, very minor details. See? speckles. That's what we get, speckles. We don't even get actual like buttons or anything, or pieces or anything, or designs of anything. No. We get bare bones, green, that for $445 plus tax and shipping. So when I saw it, I was like, holy shit. I was like, $500. And my first thought immediately was exactly what I told you guys. I was like, this is a bare bones figure for $500. Again, you're paying for the artisan. You're paying because the collector's edition is only $290. So look at that. You still get the throne. You still get everything that you would get with the artisan, but you don't get the rooted hair. And for the rooted hair, an extra $150 hairs you got to pay for the artisan. So this, to me, was a 1,000% ripoff by Hot Toys for this figure. Is the figure cool? Very cool. Is the figure great? I hope so in hand. Because like I said, I don't even like the head sculpt right now. The color of the head sculpt, the tone of the head sculpt, the color of the tone of the head sculpt, it's looking pale and grayish to me. I know it's from the reflection of all the green and all the darkness around the picture and the photo shoot. I get it. But it's not hitting me. So that's why I'm like, man, I'm not even like 100% in on this figure, and I got to pay $500 for it already. So this is a figure that I'm very upset with Hot Toys about. 100%. Again, not because of anything else but the price point. Because this, give me the end game head sculpt, the end game figure, right? The last Loki that was made from Endgame. Give me that figure, artisan, with everything that it comes with, that outfit and everything, and a throne. Just that outfit alone, to me, justifies $500. This cloth, anything, all of this, nothing. This is all nothing. This is all cloth. Does not justify no $500 figure. $290 at sculpted, it's your standard figure. But $500 for rooted, for artisan, for the same exact, no. Definitely not. If they would have given us something, again, something different, something extra for the artisan, which they're not, maybe would have made it a little bit more worth it, but this is 100% a ripoff. And one thing I would have loved, okay, one thing I would have really, really loved that I think that they missed the opportunity, and I think they would have made it worth the $500 at that, if they gave us Iron Man style hands with light up functions in the palms, right? So even if he's gripping the hand, right? If he's got the gripping style hand, give us light bulbs in the center, again, like Iron Man. So when he's holding the effects, right? And he's got the hand with the effects on it, these right here, and the light hits the clear effects, because they're clear, right? They're just green color, but they're see-through. By hitting the light with the effect, you get a reflection on the effects going, you know, on the timelines. So that would have been a great opportunity for them to make. And remember, they're easily doing this with every single lightsaber figure that we've gotten. Remember that some of these figures come with the forearm, the full forearm attachment for the permanent lightsaber hand. So he's permanently holding it. When you plug it in, right, you put the batteries in the forearm and you get the light up function. They could have done this. Obviously, they would have had to do it twice for both hands, but they do it all the time. So what's the problem? I would have easily paid $500 for that figure. No issues whatsoever, because now you're giving me something that is making it out. You're giving me electronics. Cool. You're putting more work into the figure. I can justify that. Right? You don't have to do it, but if you want to add it, right, as a again, an exclusive, like they do the Thor, right? When they do Thor figures, they'll give you one with just the standard look, and then the exclusive usually, or deluxe, with the separate bare arms, right? Exposed arms, and then the regular standard has his outfit on. So they could have done this. The two attachments, here, so you could get that light up function when you're holding the effects, if that's where you're going to display the figure. Awesome. But because it's such easy money for them to do stuff like this, and adding Artisan to it just makes everybody go that much more crazy over the figure. And Loki being that character, because who doesn't love Loki? I feel like everybody loves Loki. For you not to love Loki, you don't like Thor. Meaning the Thor like comics and the Thor movie and the Thor stories. Because Loki is a badass character. The actor, okay? The actor made that character, which when I heard that he was supposed to play Thor, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Can you imagine? Apparently, he auditioned for the role of Thor. Can you imagine that? When he owned Loki, just like Tony's Robert Downey Jr. owned Tony. You know, that role was his all day long. Same like Thor. That Thor role. All of the Avengers right now, I will never be able to see any other actors as them. And we will get them at some point updated. I don't know how many years from now. I don't know if we'll be alive for that, but we're going to get them eventually. At some point. Again, I don't know when, who knows when, but eventually at some point. Just like we've got Avengers from the 80s that look complete garbage right now. And those, for people back then, those were their guys, you know. Oh, that Avengers movie from I want to say either 78 or 80, whatever it is. Iron Man looks like a rocket. Literally looks like a rocket. His whole suit looks like he's dressed in a rocket suit and he's walking like this. That was Iron Man back then. Complete trash. But people love that stuff. And that was their Iron Man at that time. You can't hate on that. That's all they had. You know, it's like in the future, maybe we'll have an Iron Man that's completely different. You know? Let me catch up with you guys real quickly. Here we go. Mike's singing lullabies right now. Then imagine. This roommate in will take over the. The duality of man. I'll wait for Spike Lee. Man, I missed out on Artisan Loki. I was working during the Loki. That's another problem. Not only you, but a few people were upset about the fact that, these announcements for these Artisan and these queues are just very 1, 2, 3, very, if you don't know about it, you're completely asked out, you're completely missing out. Like, example, Big Dog Pound, a lot of people were at work, didn't know about it, couldn't do it. So that on top of the queue being a pain in the ass, having them come out that quickly and with no heads up whatsoever hurts even more. Now, I think it's going to hurt you even more if you really love that character and you really wanted that character. The good thing is, or the good news is, that there are plenty of people you can get from. There are plenty of locations you could get from. The problem is you're most likely going to have to overpay. Whether it's $50, $40, $60, $100, you're going to have to overpay. That's just what the game is. Again, regarding Artisan. For those who weren't around, over 10 years ago, this is what it was on your standard release. Just, not as quickly as, the Artisan go, but a couple days, a day, 2 days. Nothing was sitting. The exclusives, those were going within hours every single time. Up for pre-order, boom, gone. But one exclusive I remember to this day from Sideshow that I bought from Sideshow. I believe that was my first exclusive. No, it wasn't my first exclusive. It was one of my first exclusives. The Iron Man Mark 7 battle damage. For those who don't know, Hot Toys used to make strictly battle damage figures. So for those who know about the Iron Man Mark 3.2.0, you see that they made him a completely clean version of him in the same figure, in the same packaging. And then you have the battle damage plating as well. So you got the shoulder pads that are battle damage. You got the chest plate that's battle damage. You know, everything that they could give you, they give it to you battle damage. Why? So you could display whichever look you like better. Or if you want both looks, then you got two. What Hot Toys used to do, and they still do it sometimes, not as often, but they still do. They used to make a regular figure. Again, not for everything, some, not everything. They would make a regular figure, and then they would make a battle damage figure. So a Mark III regular and a Mark III battle damage was one of them. The Mark 7 regular, the Mark 7 battle damage was another one. I forget which figure. They've come out with Spider-Man battling versions. They've come out with Captain America's, not Captain America. What was the other one that was battle damage? There was something else that was battle damage. I just can't remember what it was. That was strictly battle damage. See, I was gonna the illusion, the Mysterio Illusion Iron Man. It's a battle damage figure, but it's not, it's not like a battle damaged on purpose. That's just what the figure is. So that's the thing. But they used to focus on strictly, one and the other, one clean, one battle damage. Now they'll give them both in one package. Again, I don't know if it's to save money. I don't know if it's to make more money by charging more because they're die cast. Who the hell knows what the thing is, what their mentality is, but they're doing it. That's price for, yep. No, it's very expensive. I got one. I thank God I've been able to get them all, not from Sideshow. Most of them from, believe it or not, from William. I was able to get that one. My number was actually 800 and change. The lowest number I've gotten, yet I'm always at like 3,000 and 4,000 and 2,000, never less than 1,000. That was my very first one. So I was able to get it. No problem. So as of right now, I have every single artisan figure coming. Thank God. Take it easy. I saw you. How are you? Welcome. Blowing up the doorbell. Are you alive? Welcome.
Yo.
You just took a beautiful nap, didn't you?
Man,
it's all over your face. I see it. Let's see. Is the crown made of gold? It's supposed to be, yes. It's supposed to be made of gold, but as you can see, it's a tone of gold and dark. So it's not strictly gold. It's all black in the front, as you can see, and then it goes out into gold. So you have all dark, gold. So it turns into gold. It's not all gold. This will be my first artisan. I didn't even look at the price. Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters if you like the figure. I mean, if you like the figure, the price is not going to matter. It is what it is, right? If it's something that you really want, I don't think the price is going to matter. Modak Mike just fell the server. Oh my God, this guy. Truly, I'm stoked for this piece. I haven't had any luck trying to pick up any other artisan editions. Fabs, please don't kill me. I beg you. Brad says could have bought but backed out after looking at the price. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, you weren't the only one. I can tell you that because I didn't.
Who's going to spend $200 for a couple of pubes in the back of his neck?
Yo, $150 extra.
So stupid.
Crazy. Well, the artisan thing is the artisan thing, but for this figure, $400 and something. Yo,
Listen, it's the FOMO, baby. FOMO exclusive.
That's exactly. But for this one, they got everybody. I tell you that.
Raggly haired. Yeah, please. I mean, look I love the figure. I love that show, right? The Loki show was probably the best Marvel TV show ever.
What do you think of the figure? So this is let's get into the artisan first. This is the sculpted. It's the same thing, but so tell us how you see the figure. If you like the figure, what you think of the figure.
I don't like. It's not like a must need figure for me. You know what I mean? I mean,
right.
But
I don't think it is for anybody.
Yeah, I'm a Marvel guy, so I'll get it. I'm a Thor guy.
But you're getting sculpted.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't think artisan was so necessary for this figure. Again, obviously, Hot Toys is going to take advantage as much as they can now, to make that money.
Well, yeah. Why would you get artisan? He's got a crown. What do you mean? It's taking up most of his head.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It's. I can't justify that price point for this because again, there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
There's nothing intricate. There's nothing fancy. There's no detail. There's no, look at, for example, look at the suit of Wenwu. Okay. Look at Wenwu. Look at his suit. How detailed that suit is, right? Look at Shang-Chi. Look at his suit. How detailed that is. Look at all those suits. Look at this. This is boring. This is plain. This, again, it's very accurate. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just for $500. What? It hurts. It hurts. Peasant Loki. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Big Dog, I like that head sculpt. Now, question. The head sculpt to you, how do you feel about it?
It's all right. It's good. It's not. It's okay. I mean, look, I like, like I said, do I need this Loki?
Yes,
I'm gonna get it.
Well, because you have every other one from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you definitely need it. I mean, it's gonna look awesome with the rest of them. I'll tell you that.
I would, like I said, I would want the TVA jacket over this. I would, if I had to rank them, you know what I mean? The other ones that we got.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I said. That TVA head sculpt is way better than this. At least I think.
Yeah, I gotta say so.
Yeah, that's what I said that yesterday. I was like, again, this could be incredible in hand, and I'm not taking away from it whatsoever. I'm getting it anyway. That's not the point. The point is, from these pictures, I think that the tone is off again because I think there's so much green around him, so much dark green at that it's taken away from the actual color of it, the actual skin tone of it. So that's where I'm at. The expression is fine. The likeness is perfect. It's not about that. It's about, the color of it that's bothering me and that's killing me. Look how pale he looks, So that's my only issue. I'm not talking about the head sculpt, the expression doesn't look good. No, it's the color and the tone of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, yesterday I gave it a 7.5 just for that reason, because it's not great at the moment. But I can guarantee
there's just not a lot to it, right? Right. He's in this green robe, with these, giant horns, and that's it. It's not. There's not a lot to it. There's not, and there's no way I would display it with with him, arms stretched out, holding the things. I don't think I would.
Right. Exactly. Unless you got the room, unless you're a one figure per detail shelf collector. Exactly. That will look epic. If you're gonna display this figure like this in your collection, that's gonna look beautiful.
Right. That'll look cool.
That is gorgeous. And especially if you add the backsplash that they gave you. Let me see if I can find it.
You know what? This might be, you think they might USB this thing?
There's nothing light up here.
Don't the hands light up?
No. So that's what I was just talking about. I said they should have given us the Iron Man light up features, or
wait, hold on. Go back to that picture though. Go back one.
Which one? No, they don't.
Where he's holding the things.
No, they don't.
Isn't that lit up?
No, not at all. It just looks like it's lit up because of the reflect.
Right,
Like
like,
that
yeah, right
green.
there. That,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
that's not lit up. Okay.
no, nothing lit. So, but that's what I was saying. So you know how they give us for the Star Wars figures the lightsaber forearm like attachment that has that permanently holding the lightsaber.
Right.
They could have given us 2 attachments of hands, especially these hands right here. Where the hell is it? Not this one. These hands here, right? These light up these effect hands here with the light up function already attached. So you light them up, you make them glow, and I can justify $500 with.
But you know what? They should have plugged wires into the effects that ran through the throne. Like there should have been a USB that went to the effects so that, because you're only going to have those effects light up when he's sitting in the throne holding it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would have been, or put something, or put the effects attached to the throne and give the throne a USB port and have it one plug lights everything up together. That would have been a great idea.
But let's re-release a Stormtrooper.
How many did you get? One of each?
Stop.
He said stop. He said leave me alone. I never liked Loki. Easy pass. Yeah,
How
no,
do you not like Loki?
I
This
was
guy
just-
like
I was just
defined
saying.
Loki.
I was just gonna say I feel like everybody loves Loki. Obviously, not literally everybody. Everybody doesn't have to love everything, but I'm shocked. MB Dice said I'm
Yeah,
shocked.
he's like one of the best like Marvel characters and to come out. Like he is like one of the best to come out of the MCU.
He's like Robert Downey Jr. with Tony Stark.
100%. I agree with you there.
That's him. That's Loki. 100%.
Yeah.
That rooted head sculpts are expensive. Yeah, it's crazy. And this is what I told you guys from day one. What did I tell you guys? All Inner did was come in and disrupt everything that was going on. Because what's happening now? Now we're spending way more money than we were before just buying strictly sculpted from the best company anyway, right? Inner came in thinking that they were going to own the market, right? Clearly, they don't exist at all. And now we're stuck paying more for something that Hot Toys decided to add to a figure. That I feel that it's more difficult to sculpt the hair than it is to artisan it. So why are we overpaying for that? I understand that once you do the master sculpt, then everything is, recasted. I get it. So I understand why the sculpted is one time and done, and then everything gets redone, right? Reused. And the artisan has to get done, one by one. That I understand, which I understand why they give us a certain amount of figures. Well, they'll give us 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, whatever the number is. That's why they're so limited to a certain number, because they have to set aside a certain amount of people to do these certain amount of head sculpts for the artisan, amounts of batches that they're going to do. Michael, if you had to change anything from the figure, what would it be?
I had to change anything?
Yeah, like something that you're like, if this was different, it would be better. If they added this, it would be better. If they gave us, because a lot of people were talking about giving us a die-cast throne, which I don't know what the point of that would be, but would that be appealing to you?
No, I wouldn't want that. I mean, it looks like that cape is going to have some wire to it, which is good.
Right.
Like you said, it's a simple figure. So like they're gonna, Hot Toys is gonna hit this like exact. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be screen accurate. They're going to get it exactly right.
Yep.
So like, what more could you have? Like we talked about it. You could light those effects up, but they won't do that because they're too cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're too cheap.
They just got to make sure that that head sculpt's right. But again, they're too cheap there. They're not they're not hiring all the top talent to make sure that we have the best head sculptors in the business. So
K.A. Kim.
They'll never bring her back.
I don't think it's about bringing her back. I think she don't want to deal with Howard.
Well, look at everyone's got a price, right? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, that's another thing. Exactly. Yep. Thule says you're paying for the exclusivity, which is what folks look for these days, since they're 2.0s on a lot of the old stuff now. Yep. Yes. To a certain extent, it's the new, it's the new exciting thing, it's a new limited thing. Not everybody's getting one, unless you're overpaying for it.
You're fooling yourself though with exclusivity. You're fooling yourself. 2,500 exclusive? No.
Well,
no.
correct. If
You're kidding yourself.
So that's something you bring up a lot. You bring that up a lot, and I understand why you bring it up a lot, because exclusive would be more like 10, right?
Well, look, coming from statues, right? The statue world, exclusive in statues is around, starts like 500, right? 500, 400. Some of the like that Omega Red statue I have, there's 300. I think there's 299. Like that's, I want to say, your normal statue world exclusivity. You know what I mean? And then you get down to crazy numbers, which then get down to like you said, 10, 15. That's exclusive. When you get when there's thousands of something, it's not exclusive. I don't care if it's worldwide or what. It's not. There's 1,000 other jabronis out there with the same thing.
1,000 other jabroni. Big Dog Pound says Artisan Loki's hair is made from virgin Mongolian sheep wool from the high Himalayan mountains. Howard Chan personally sheared the sheep's wool to make these Lokis. Imagine.
You might need Howard might want to hire you for the next release.
Imagine. Artisan hair is just gathered prison. Imagine. That's horrible.
I would love to know. I would love like someone to like deep dive the hair and like tell me what the difference is between your sheep wool, your Himalayan sheep wool, and the regular plastic stuff that you've been using all these years. Like there's like zero difference. You know what I mean? Except, well, no, one is $200 more.
Yes, look at that. John Doe says, I would love Hot Toys figures based on 70s Marvel TV. Lou Ferrigno. That is one figure that I feel like any fans of that show would love. That is an iconic Hulk.
I get it.
Absolutely, I'll get it. In a heartbeat, I'll get that thing.
Yeah.
I think a customizer made some. I think I remember somebody made them years ago. And they look very good, too. They look very, very good. But I would never spend thousands of dollars on a 1/6 scale figure like that. Like, absolutely not. Like, I'll spend $1,000 on a Hulkbuster, which is why I got two. But I would never spend $1,000 on no standard, 12-inch, 13-inch, 14-inch figure. Absolutely not. I don't care how much die cast you got. I don't care how exclusive it is. $1,000 for 12 inches, 13 inches, 14 inches of figure? Absolutely not. No diddy. Brad says these queues are the worst at the worst time. Yep, it's always, because remember, it's always at their time, but because it's Pacific, it affects us here. So it's usually in the middle of our day, Emmy Dyson, yes, Brad. 70s Japan. That would be a sick one. That 70s Spider-Man with the blonde guy. Yeah,
that would look horrible.
No, but the fact that it's to have them all together, that'd be sick. Like the 70s line, sick. Not that the suit is great. Obviously, every new suit.
Yeah, they look like guys in pajamas.
Exactly. That is the most basic, most like least iconic suit, right? And you can see like the eyeballs are like nets. You know what I mean? Like that's how like crappy it looks. But it's it's the original.
Yeah, it makes me think of those like Indian Spider-Men. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Bob. Oh my god. Fab is the doorbell. Oh my god. Joker J in the house. Welcome. Where have you been? How are you?
I'm doing.
Made it. Welcome. It's a ding dong ditch. I thought you said ding dong beat. There he is, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah.
Bushy-tailed. Modog Mike, woo! Premium pew, exclusive pew. He's dressed like Bea Arthur. B. Arthur. They should have gave the chair to the artisan just only to. Thank you. Yes, I think that. I mean, yes and no. So if you're gonna make God Loki, right? God Loki is this on the screen. This is God Loki. This was the most iconic scene of that, of the ending of the show, right? Him putting the timelines together, making the the tree out of the timeline. So this is it. This was the best you were going to get. So to take away the throne doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you would just get people angry.
Exactly, right? It's like, oh, why would they only give the throne for the most expensive one, right? It's going to be a complaint.
Yep.
So they couldn't take that away. But what they could have done was make the artisan cheaper. It doesn't justify $150 for hair. It doesn't. It doesn't. It just doesn't.
But then, you know what I mean? This figure's probably 220. Take away the throne. Is it 220? Is it instead of 280? Is it a 220 figure?
Well, without the throne? Was that what you're saying? Without the throne?
Yeah, without the throne, right? So this was
it's gonna be 40, 50.
It was 280, 290?
Yeah, 290, I believe.
It's actually, look, believe it or not, it's the first figure I pre-ordered in a while.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
just saw it pop up and I'm like, just timing, you know what I mean? It like popped up in my email and I'm like, yeah.
So you're coming back from retirement?
No.
I
don't know about that, but
Mike yells at Fabs like he talks to his
what do you I don't yell at Fabs. Maybe a little.
I was at a funeral when this was announced. Afterwards, mowed the lawn. This includes the figure when I switched my computer was running. Oh my God, he got it. Look at that. That's crazy. He still got it. Unbelievable. I didn't hesitate. I ignored this release so fast.
Well, that's because he bought what's his name?
Who?
Homelander.
Homelander.
He finally bit.
Just give him a shopping cart and call it a day. That's all stage lighting. Yeah, exactly.
Have you watched The Boys yet?
No, I haven't even finished. I haven't even watched the last 3 episodes of the X-Men 97. I still got to finish those. And the season,
well, finish the cartoon. Okay, do that.
Finish the cartoon. Mike's got that look like he's ready. He just woke up. Leave him alone.
Yes.
I got 6 troopers, 1 for me, 5 for Mike. With the release, Stormtroopers base lights up. Loki don't. Well, that's true. That's true. But that it's. I don't think we're comparing.
Let me tell you, it lit up back in 2015 when we got it.
Oh my God, 20. Oh, was that? Oh, that's right. The first. You got the first one, right? Yeah. See, I never owned the first one. I bought my 2 space troopers, and that was it. I was happy. I had my Metacom one. I had my 2 Metacom ones, and I was like, I don't need no more. Fabs blame it again. Tomorrow he'll blame Jazz. Michael, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Being here, you made it, my friend. Emmy Dyson says he was so less than and pathetic in Avengers, not worthy of being the first. Oh, I see what you're saying. I guess that was his introduction.
Yeah, but that's who he is. Like that was the kind of the character build, right? He was this pathetic, weaselly.
Correct.
He's the god of mischief. He's the shunned brother.
Very cocky.
And then he ends up
arrogant.
sacrificing himself at the end of everything for everybody.
Right. Yep. Very cocky, very arrogant. Attitude. I'm a god, you creature.
Yeah, I love Loki. I do. I mean, that's why I got him. Right. I'm a Loki guy.
Chris, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here again.
I'm doing.
Unlike the other Chris from the UK. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Albert says they should include the DNA hair analysis and photo of the sheep. This guy, unreal, unbelievable. William.
I mean, it is crazy to me that people are paying up for the
Artisan?
the rooted. It's just
Well,
that really is that's doing it. Well, again, you're saying that you're saying probably right 80% of the people who are coughing this money up, they're not buying it so much for the rooted hair. They're also like they're thinking that they have some rare gem.
that's it. That's period. They believe that it's rare, right? Which we're told it is. Number two, they believe that because of that, there's a combination of benefits that the figure brings. For example, I'm not a big collector, right? I'm just pretending I'm somebody else. I'm not a big collector, but it's a rare figure. I got the money for it. Cool. It looks cool. Let me own it. Let me take some pictures with it. Let me own it for a few months. Let me own it for a few weeks. I'm sick of this figure. I want some money. I put up this figure. I bought it for $500. Completely sold out. If you go on eBay right now, the figure's going for 800 and plus.
Yeah, but that's always like
No.
right
Exactly.
now,
Exactly. Right? It's always on pre-order. Anything artisan, anything exclusive, anything limited is always, double or triple. As soon as it's
I can't wait to revisit all this. Like I really can't wait to see, what these artificially created market figures are going to be fetching. You know what I mean? Because they always come down. I feel what's one that
artisan. There's nothing artisan out yet for us to be like it's coming down. That's the problem.
D100 Cap. How's he doing?
D100 Cap.
There was a Captain America that was an exclusive.
No, that was the
limit, like one of their first limited figures. Right? It was like they might not have announced it as limited, but it was a limited numbered release. That D100 Cap. It was the same freaking cap that we all got.
Wait, are you talking about the battling version with the funky bass with that brick bass?
I know they called. I'm pretty sure. Like, am I wrong, guys? I thought they called it like D100, right? Wasn't the 100 in the name?
No. So the D100 was the Iron Man Mark 7, the Wonder Woman, because remember these was Disney celebrations, Disney anniversary. So that's the D100 for Disney's 100-year anniversary. So the Wonder Woman with the first rooted, not artisan. It was called the WB 100. Wonder Woman figure, right? That was a celebration piece.
The Captain America.
There was no Captain America.
Yes, there 100% was. You're wrong.
Okay,
I've never heard. Tell the true collector here.
I've never heard of a D100 Captain America. So, guys, if you guys know about a D100 Captain America, please tell us in the chat.
Tell us what that rare Captain America.
Oh, this is exactly. It's not what you're saying. It's what I was about to say. It's an Endgame Shanghai exclusive that was limited overseas that I paid $500 for, that came with the big battle damage gauntlet from Thanos from the first scene when they show up to get him and they cut his head off. That's that figure you're talking about. It has nothing to do with D100 because D100 is what I just explained to you, which was the celebration pieces for the Disney anniversary. The one you're talking about is, like I said, it's the one that was limited to Shanghai, and I paid, like I said, I got it to, shout out to what's his name? John Chu. He got it for me from overseas, from Shanghai, because he has people there. He has friends and family there, and they went to the location, bought it for me in hand, right? And then they shipped it to him, and he shipped it to me. So that's how I know.
It wasn't like a Disney park exclusive, or was it like a Disney?
No. So the one I'm going to assume the D23 was the Spider-Man.
Okay, there we go. They say that, yeah, D23, maybe that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The D23 Captain America from like 5 years ago. That Captain America.
Yes.
But it was.
We're on track now.
Yeah. So that D23 Captain America came out before the Endgame Captain America, and it was slightly different than the.
Right. There was a goofy accessory, slightly different on it, but it was limited.
The body was different. The head sculpts, I believe, were a little different. I think the size of the figure was a little different. It was a smaller figure overall. And it did come with, I forget what came in it that was different, which is why I wanted it. But yes, that figure was very old. D23 Captain America.
But wouldn't you say though the first exclusive, like one of the first like exclusive limited figures, and how much is that going for now? It's been 5 years. They did an exclusive release. There was maybe 1,000 of those made. How much is that going for on eBay right now?
Let's find out. But yes, I just remember what you're talking about because I have it, and it took me
The hype
years.
is the hype is gone on that thing, right? It is sailed. So I would love to know what that thing's going for. Yeah, there it is in that blue box.
So $5.99 auction.
Give me some sold. Go to sold.
Sold.
Do you know how to go down and click that box sold?
Yes. Accept offers. Free. Sold.
All right, what's it going for?
So none of them sold. None of them sold. D23. No.
$130.
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's the regular one.
300?
No. This is not it either. This is regular. This is regular. This is regular.
Look at these prices though. $1.25, $1.59. Holy moly.
And I can tell you the one that we're talking about right now, the D23, is the only one holding value because of the fact that it's exclusive, because of the fact that it's rare, because of the fact that it wasn't a what do you call it? A mainstream release, right? A regular standard release. See? Let me see. See, they're rare. It's not something that was common. It's not something. That's why I didn't remember what you were talking about, because it was so long ago and it wasn't such a big deal. But I love that figure. That figure is great.
But it's the same thing as the other one.
It's slightly different. Like I said, the suit, the outfit, the size, everything. Like if you compare them side by side, they're not exactly the same. Let's see. Damn, why is this taking so long to Captain America? Hot Toys D23 Captain America. Yeah, it's not showing anything.
Well, I guess like you said, the people are asking.
All right, so we're at the bottom.
$500, $600. Oh, here's some Yahoo asking $6,000 for it.
There you go. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
February.
Oh, here it is. 566.
Best. So 566 was accepted.
Oh wait, this is not even it. Never mind. This is the wrong one. Duh. That's not even it. That's the endgame one we were just talking about. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it?
Well, what you said this was $500 when you first got it?
It was on auction for 500. Because I'm on sold listings now. So
look at look at this. There's an idiot who's got this thing listed for $10,000 on eBay. Like this is what you create, Hot Toys. This moron in his basement thinks
do you really
he's got
think
gold bars in this figure? $10,000 he's got it listed for. You know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna go buy it now from this idiot and get him all jazzed up tonight.
And then what? Cancel?
And then cancel. Look at what is eBay gonna do? eBay please, if you're a buyer at eBay, you can spit on a figure and return it. You get a full refund.
That is horrible.
eBay is horrible to sellers. eBay is horrible. Horrible. I can send back a turd in a box and I would get my money back. Because that's eBay's buyer protection program. That's
crazy. Yeah, say nothing sold. Nothing sold clearly. So it looks like five whatever the auction is.
Well, yeah, so $600 and it's not selling. So let's just safely assume that maybe it's still going for $500.
Right. And I bought it used for $350 on eBay. No, I bought it from somebody. I got it from somebody for $350 used.
$10,000. You know what? Who are you? Get that guy on the show. I'd like to have a conversation with that kid.
Nathan, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Let's see who this is. Let's see who this is.
These limited artisan are going to be like the limited release cover comics. Will probably hold value, but will never be like the figures that they're scared. Yep.
The seller is Joker J. Is there a guy? That's the username. Joker J, it says.
Joker J, is that you being a scalper?
How dare you?
This WCGVWP. Well done, my friend. Well done. $10,000, you idiot.
$10,000, you idiot.
Yeah, let me give you a shout out because you're one in a kind. You are the rare gem, my friend.
Oh my God, Mike, what's eBay gonna do? Yes, guys, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the chat, in the world. Thor, thank you for being here, my friend. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for being here as always. Let's see. Mike does the guys who thinks it's worth. Yeah, I mean, $10,000 for a 1/6 scale figure. Good luck. That thing better be bubble wrapped and sealed and completely like covered in gold.
Let me tell you, I see it in the art game too. Like I'll see a guy who'll buy a piece for like $2,000, right, on like an art drop, and then he'll throw it up on eBay for 20 grand. And of course, if I want it, I'll offer him like $1,000 more for it. So I'll offer him, I know he paid $2,000, so right. I'll offer him $3 grand. But then when I offer him $3 grand, you would have think I kicked his mother and kicked him in the balls. You know what I mean? Like he's so insulted.
No, it's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
All right, Michael. Let's get to the next figure that you didn't get to speak on. Okay. So we have this guy that was released. Did you order him? Did you get him? Are you getting him? Do you like him?
No.
So no appealing. This is not appealing to you whatsoever?
No. Shoulder pad scout trooper? No.
Well, it's got the pauldron. It's got this is from a video game as well too. So this is probably going to be this from the Survivor video game. So this is probably going to be another figure that once it's sold out, it's going to be hard to find because of the fact that Hot Toys doesn't really make a lot of VGM video game Star Wars stuff. So that's why this is going to be one of those figures that, it hasn't sold out yet, which is kind of surprising for me. It hasn't started shipping from Sideshow anyway, so I understand why it hasn't sold out yet. It's still available overseas, which is my new gauge, right? If Toys for Kiddos, again, it's not even the proper gauge because a lot of people, I feel like the last place people shop at is Toys for Kiddos because he's a little bit more expensive because of the fact that he's a retailer, not a reseller. So I always watch his page and see if people buy it, and it sells out. Obviously, he gets them back. But that's what I look for. I haven't seen this. Not many people have this already in hand unless you're a strictly Star Wars collector only are the ones who have this in hand already. And obviously some others, not everybody, but I don't have it yet. Why you're not getting this? You just don't care for the look?
There's zero nostalgia with this. There's zero. No one's looking for a scout trooper with a brown what is it? Cauldron, whatever what do you want to call it? And a pacemaker. No one's looking for this. No one's looking for this.
It's P. It's P Pauldron.
It's what?
P, yeah. Pauldron. So this is a combination, guys, of a bunch of different figures together, as you can see. Obviously, your base is a standard Scout Trooper, but a pauldron doesn't come in a Scout Trooper. All these attachments don't come in a Scout Trooper. The weapons aren't from a Scout Trooper, besides the gun. This here is not from a Scout Trooper, as far as I remember. But this is, again, another reused parts figure by Hot Toys. Oh, it is. I think it might be similar, as you can see. So you got some wiring that this one doesn't have. You got a bunch of different things that the machine here, the pacemaker that he said. So a lot of things that you get from the new one that you don't get in the old one. But again, this is from a video game, not from a movie or anything like that.
Look, this is nothing like the Snow Trooper, right? The Snow Trooper,
right. Correct,
is a plug and play that Snow Trooper right into Empire Strikes Back. It works seamlessly. So that's why that has such a love and desire, because it fits right into the movie, just like the video game.
Right.
You know, this doesn't. This is obviously strictly. I've never seen it. This outfit. This is.
And question for you in the chat. If anybody knows, please let me know. Does anybody know how long ago this game came out? The reason I want to know is because we had a conversation about how Hot Toys. I forget who asked this question regarding what the hell's his name? Oh my God, what is the guy? What is the guy from the video game, from the Star Wars video game? Cal Kestis. So the conversation we were having, the topic we were talking about was Cal Kestis, if he was going to be made. So what I said was absolutely, it's only a matter of time. If you look at Starkiller and Revan being made, they came from video games from 2011, 2010, 2012, if I'm not mistaken. So if they're able to go far, you know, that far back, they're capable of going back for any game, right? So that's why I'm telling you guys, Cal Kestis is coming at some point, because it's a no-brainer. They don't need anybody's likeness permission. They don't need anything, and most likely we'll definitely get multiple versions, just like Revan might get a couple versions as well. So we'll see. You know, let me see if somebody told me how long ago the game was. Mike Peacemaker, Scout Trooper with a bad heart. We need the Rick the door technician.
Really? Like, who is this guy?
Just back from car shopping. Happy Saturday. Oh, Jim, welcome. I didn't even know who that was. Welcome.
I'm doing.
Here, welcome. Game came out last exactly last fall. So they went to 2012 for Revan and Star-Lord.
Yeah, but Revan is like a fan favorite. Like Revan is really.
Well, no, but that's my point. That Hot Toys went backwards years, over 10 years for product.
And that game was pretty popular. You know what I mean? Like even I played that game for a hot second.
Which one? Survivor?
The one with where you were the
the Unleashed.
you were the apprentice to Vader, basically.
Yeah, the Force Unleashed.
The Force Unleashed, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, there was 1 and 2. Yep. Guys, please hit that like button. There's 35 of you guys here, if you don't mind. Thank you, guys. Give us some snow troopers. I think those are coming up at some point. It's only a matter of time for those to be reissued as well.
You're right. Like, why aren't those re-released?
Oh, they're coming. They're coming. If they're making these, and they're not specifically this from a video game, but if they're making the the White Trooper, the Shadow Trooper again, it's only a matter of time for that.
Right.
Again,
let's make these jerks pay for a pauldron, right?
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Those figures were made from 2 different places. One, the double pack was from the video game, which you'll never make again. The Stormtrooper, the Snow Trooper, the loose one, was from, I don't remember if it was a movie. It could have been A New Hope, if I'm not mistaken. The first Snow Trooper was A New Hope. So the fact that they'll never make the double pack again, right? It's not.
Why do you say that?
Because it's a video game. When have you seen Hot Toys reissue a video game?
Star Wars they could do it. They could just do a double pack for whatever. Just call it an MMS. What, like, again, those figures interchange in the movie. Like, just call it MMS, whatever.
Well, so here's the thing. Exactly. So here's the thing. So for the MMS, they made a single figure, right, from a movie. Like I said, I think it's A New Hope.
Yeah.
For the video game, they made a double pack, right? For that video game, they'll never reissue that video game line because, again, Hot Toys does not reissue video game lines. They have not to date. So I can tell you from, again, as long as we've been around, they're not going to do it. Can they all of a sudden be like, oh, here's a reissue of a Snow, Trooper 2-pack? Absolutely. Would that make sense? No. Would that even be something that they're known for doing? Releasing reissuing a double pack again? Never. Right? So that's where I'm coming from. Never seeing it. So I can't say, oh, they'll do it when I've never seen it. Right? So, and not only never seen it, but they've never done anything like it. When have they reissued a double pack of anything? Never. Right?
Yes, they have.
What double pack?
They reissued, of course they did. Batman and Superman. They reissued that 2-pack.
What are you talking about? What Batman and Superman?
Nightmare Batman, Black Suit Superman.
How did they reissue that?
Didn't they reissue? What? It wasn't that a reissue that pack?
Mike, do you even collect?
Yes, it was. They reissued.
No.
That Batman was reissued. No.
Wait. So what they did was they had the BV the regular MMS.
Oh, they added that Superman. Okay.
Correct. And remember the black suit Superman.
Sorry, you have this stupid stormtrooper on the screen. It's making me more angry and more angry. Because as I think about it, this is like the 5th scout trooper we've gotten.
Yes, exactly.
Honestly, I'm getting pissed off about it.
We got the Mandalorian. We got the what is it? The Return of the Jedi one?
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi with the speeder. No, that's it.
Is there a third one after that? So is this 4?
Well, this is the third. There's no 4. This is the third.
That's just too many. You know what I mean? You're spitting in my face, Hot Toys. You're spitting in my cereal, and I don't like it.
I think he's spitting in my.
I don't like
it. Oh man, these guys talking about a figure. They don't even know the source material. These guys talking about a figure. They don't even know the source material. What figure? What figure?
Oh, his stupid video game figure he's talking about. Get out of here, you cornball.
I was gonna say, Mike. I was gonna say, what'd you say, Mike?
He's exactly. Get the hell out of here.
It's like, oh man, Mike.
Video game. You know what? That's the guy who's selling the $10,000 D23. I mean, that's it.
Mike.
We found him.
Oh, Mike. Unbelievable. Unreal. Nathan says, Snowtrooper with Pauldron and Peacemaker definitely coming. Pacemaker. Pacemaker. First Snowtrooper was ESB. All right, so there you go. So ESB. I thought because the figure was from so long ago that I thought it was a New Hope. So like I said, they're never going to reissue the VGM. Right?
Hold on. You know how good I am? I'm going to tell you right now. That wasn't that MMS 293.
Probably. He knows the MMSs, by the way.
High twos.
CBS Sci-Fi. Oh, that's for CBS Sci-Fi. Nathan Henderson. It would sell though. Wasn't the Stormtrooper 7 VGM release? They haven't released. Exactly. So that's what I said. So the 2-pack of Snowtroopers was a VGM line, right? They'll never reissue that again. The single one was the movie one. Yes, I don't remember. I thought it was A New Hope, but you're saying it's something else, so it's something else.
Empire, yeah.
But so the point is that they're not. If they come out with a Stormtrooper, it's not going to be a double pack. If it's going to come from a video game, it'll be a single release. They will not make you a double pack again. Period. It's just not going to happen. But they could give you a VGM one. Single single snow trooper from the VGM line. Absolutely. It's just you're not getting a double pack, My Uncle Quan works at Hot Toys. Quan. And they are never reissuing video game figs. Again, as far as I've been around, hasn't happened.
It's happening now. Watch.
It could, right? So, but this is why I'm telling you it hasn't happened. So that's why I'm telling you it's not gonna happen. Can it happen? Of course. But because it hasn't happened, I'm going to say it's not going to happen. And because of the fact that VGM is not something, so common for Star Wars, it's common for Spider-Man. We've gotten 10,000 VGM Spider-Mans. But for Star Wars, it's not something that they make all the time. That's why they're more rare. That's why they're more valuable. That's why they're more scarce. And that's why they're more wanted. That double pack, good luck trying to get that for a decent price right now.
Oh, yeah. That thing... I went hunting for that. I think that's over 1,000. Eight something, 9 something.
Exactly. And I sold that double pack for like $700 at the time. Can you imagine? I regret it so much right now selling that double pack.
That's
thinking, I got the single one. I don't really need the 2. That's my point when I tell you I wasn't big on troopers at all. Like I made so many mistakes with troopers, man. The great brain are not on OT, 1 under. Yep. Exactly. What We need to monitor Mike's blood pressure.
Let me tell you, my blood pressure's okay now, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I mean, I've lost like 60 pounds now, so I mean, it's okay. Like maybe 6 months ago, yeah.
This guy, that would have been a good pickup. Yep, guys, let's make this happen. No, that'd be great. You know, that would be amazing. But what are you gonna do? And now, Mike, last but not least, your favorite. We got this beauty finally out. I know you said you were getting 2 because you like both looks. So how do you think about this? Do you like this? Are you getting this? Is this appealing to you? Remember, it's diecast. Remember, it's an actual transformer by Hot Toys. Tell us everything.
All right, guys, figure of the week. Let's spin that wheel. Third-party mail. Got it. I'll be right back. I'll get it.
Unbelievable. No respect. No respect for Mech Strike. How are you gonna do this to Black Panther? Don't be anti-diecast. So tell us, how do you feel about the figure? How do you feel? Main question. Forget the figure. Obviously, we know how you feel. How do you feel about Hot Toys making Transformers?
Stop.
He said stop.
Yeah, you gotta like. I mean, I know you gotta. I know you love it. I know you like.
Well, I pre-ordered it. And I'm getting one.
You want to talk about Buzz Lightyear or something like? What are you gonna have? Are you gonna have Buzz Lightyear fight this cat? I mean, what's the deal?
He said you want to talk about Buzz Lightyear. So rate the head sculpt at least 1 to 10 because we know, it's.
Really, like this. Did you really order it? Like seriously?
Of course. Seriously? So when I saw what it was, I was like, oh, they're gonna make them all. And it looks like I don't think they may at this point. Again,
like I grouped this in with the crab Venom figure and the like this is like in those figures that I would never in a million years consider getting, But what was that thing, right? It was that Venom with the claws coming out of his chest, like that type of goofy stuff.
Right. That was another.
I remember you were like calling it, guys. You heard it. It was one of those. You heard it here first. This is gonna be a hot one.
That was the the Venomized Iron Man. That one.
Yes, and actually, if you go to Pop Culture's website, I think you get one free if you order a pop. So all you got to do is order a pop for $9.99. You get that hot toy free.
I bought 3 of those at retail.
At 400.
Three. No, it was like 3 and change.
Oh,
maybe 4 and change. But so I bought 3, 2 displayed, 1 brand new sealed. Imagine that. Imagine the pain.
Yeah, that's pain.
Robots figure, Brad. Buzz Lightyear and his sidekick.
That's pain.
Oh man. All right. So why is this not appealing to you? Is it the fact that you could turn it into an animal, or is it the fact that you're not looking for Transformers from Hot Toys?
Look at what are you doing here, right? This is Black Panther pretending to be a Transformer, pretending to be Voltron, pretending to be a Mech Warrior, pretending to be a Gundam, pretending to be something collectible.
Oh my god. Unbelievable.
This is. I mean, look, if this was like a Marvel Legend, like, you know what I mean? If this was $34.99, that's cool.
That is great. Fab's the reason how to.
No, there's no question. There's no. Howard is like, guys, what can we make to make Fabs buy this piece of junk? Let's make it transform. Give it light up effects. Make it purple and black.
Oh my god, that is horrible. Michael, this for you.
How dare you?
You're gonna you ordered what? Because I'm wait. Look at you. Have you talked about this figure yet?
Yeah, yesterday and today.
Okay. So let me recap then. He's gonna buy 2 because he wants to display one in robot mode and one in cat mode. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
I said, let me repeat what I said before you came in. I said,
Well, I was sleeping. Okay, go ahead.
I said I pre-ordered one. Okay, I said I don't know if I'm paying full price for it because I know it's going to be available for cheaper later on, but I would love 2 for exactly what you said. Or I forgot, I think it was Michael who said, somebody said, having 2 cats side by side next to the original Black Panther figure would be badass. So,
well, you know what, guys, you know what this drives me crazy? For the money that he would spend on this garbage, he could go get a Jarrell, but he won't do it. He won't do it. He could go get an Xavier in wheelchair, but he won't do it.
Wait, did you pick up the Ultron bike I sent you?
The what?
The Ultron bike?
Honestly, I thought about it actually.
Did you?
Like if it was $100 less, like I would have probably got it. I did consider it.
The Tron bike.
Sent me that Tron bike, and I actually did consider it.
Fab
you know, funny enough, there was something I saw, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy that, and then it sold. And you know who's selling it?
Who?
The guy who sells everything.
Who?
Cote.
He was selling a Tron bike?
No, he was selling.
Oh yeah, he's selling. But he the past like three days he's been selling everything. Yeah.
I mean, this guy sells everything.
Yeah, he sells. But
he sells it.
You know what it is? He buys so much. Like you have no idea what he buys. He buys every single day. So he's always getting rid of stuff so he can buy more stuff.
I mean, he must have a conveyor belt at his front door where it comes in and he looks at it. And then
I tell him all the time. I'm like, you buy all this stuff that I don't even know you have. He's always buying.
I would have bought it from him. What was it that I saw that I'm like, I would have bought that because it was a good deal. It was the Joker. It was the third party Joker.
Oh, the
Mars toy.
The Nightmare. Oh, you're talking about the Cesar Romero Joker?
No. The laughing sculpt, melting face, Batman.
Oh, the last one. Yeah.
And it was a good price too. And I would have bought it, and then it was gone. Look, he sells them at the right prices because if it sells that fast, that's the right price.
Right. Well, not Fabs. You need to get 5 Panther buys for the this guy. Unbelievable. Oh my God, Mike. If Fabs had Brad live on here with you guys, would be a riot between Fabs and Brad would never join this stream because Brad belongs to this gang. Brad! That's why he would not. That's why he would never join. He joined the wrong gang. All right, guys. So we're gonna do the figure of the week, and we are out of here. So let's go. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, so Michael, this is for you.
It better land on something that's in arm's length because I'm not digging something out.
Joker J says Brad belongs to the street. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Let me read this again. I forgot to set it up, Joker J. Joker J says Brad belongs to the streets. Brad, you dirty, filthy slut. All right, so you got third party mail. You got a third party mail somewhere?
Yeah, right here, right next to me. I'm not going far. I'm gonna get lazy today. It's literally right here. I am not moving. Don't take me off screen, and I'll go first too.
Brad needs to join the stream for the fun of it.
Third party mail, got it.
You need to join the stream, Michael. All right, my turn. Wait, we got third-party mail twice now.
Doesn't matter. I think I've always gotten third-party mail.
People's choice. All right, the first name that you guys throw out there, that'll be my figure. So if you guys want me to get Marvel, DC, third party, just whoever says anything first, let me know. Let me know. Well, you're always MIA. I don't even know about you anymore. Oh, what'd you get? Wait. So you got 3-0 Rambo. That's Rambo 3. And then you have, what is the left?
With this guy?
Yeah, the green.
That's a custom Chewbacca custom that I did. This is my what do you call that? That's a kit. You know, Kit has those on his website. That head sculpt.
Right.
It's a M31 Fison, a jacket off eBay, a bag off eBay, a Hot Toys gun off eBay. The knife is probably the only Rambo thing about him. But just a kit bashed. And we were talking about this guy. Who makes this Rambo? I forget again. Forget the company.
3-0.
3-0. But not bad. Like
Not bad. That figure's great. Look at that body.
Look at that body.
That body is
Look at that
beautiful.
body. He works out.
He works out. This guy. Let's see. It doesn't matter. Brad. This guy. Gen Z Rambo. They're cool. We will see with Brad. Just a matter of time. Yeah, we'll see. When he starts praising Hot Toys publicly, he'll be on here every week. So my figure, guys, this is my third-party mail. One of my favorite figures of all time. Bow. So this figure here, guys, I don't know if it's licensed actually, but this is Art Figures. One of my favorite figures of all time. I missed the first one they made. This figure here, beautiful. One thing I really like about this figure, besides all the detail and all the attachments, the fact that you could put the helmet down completely and you could see his eyes behind the mask as well. Look at that. So that's something that is really cool. It was new and different for this figure. Look at that. It fits perfectly on the figure, and I had it up because obviously, you know, I like to display the head sculpt a little bit because of how it looks, because it's all battle damage and all burnt, like in the movie. So this is why I left it like this. But I had the helmet down. It just looks nice with it up like this. But yeah, guys, that's my figure.
They definitely on that second one, they made the X more pronounced on the chest. They gave you the head sculpt.
Hold on. The what?
I said on the second, because I have the first release.
Oh, so yeah, the first one is very thin, very, very flimsy. The body's completely different. This one?
You're so wrong there.
Well, I don't have it, so
that it's oversized. That figure, that thing is such a.
You're talking about the original of this guy.
That what's the name of the company? In art or not
Art
in
Figures,
art?
Art Figures.
Art Figures. Yeah,
and
yeah.
He was all black. He was all black. He didn't have the camo pants. He was all black.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, it was like
I have it with a custom head sculpt on it.
Oh, okay.
But the X was super faint.
Yeah, but it was actually painted on the suit, not on the plate, like this one.
Right. It was actually on his like cloth vest, basically.
Right. Yeah.
So all like the mechanical or the wrist things were the same. Everything basically was the same on it, but they just made things more.
I almost got it. I missed out on it. I wanted it. I missed out on it. And I regretted it forever. I was like, oh man, I need that figure. And I never went back for it, right? I figured, oh, it's going to be cheap at this point. That's what I figured. I was like, oh, it's completely different than this. The helmet looks different. The whole style of the figure looks different. Obviously, this one's better looking because it's more accurate. But that one looks like a badass, just military guy. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. So I just said, you know what? I'm not going back for it. And then they came out with this one. I was like, God sent me this one because I never had it. So I'm happy with this. I don't need anything else. How do you like the other one? 1 to 10.
Which one? Mine?
Yeah, and what head sculpt do you have on it? I wonder what you're talking
All
about.
all right. Let's do it.
Yeah, I want to see.
We're gonna battle, and whoever and the chat's gonna vote who's gonna win.
You're gonna battle.
I can't even get this thing out of my display right now. I got so much shit in front of it. Oh my god.
This is me when I invite Brad onto the stream.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, Brad. Go ahead. Let me see. Oh, not wait. Who's that supposed to be? That's the same actor? No.
What do you mean? Who do you look at? You don't watch Marvel movies, so stop.
What do you mean? I know every Marvel movie.
And you don't know who this guy is.
Well, no, I don't. I don't know who he's supposed to look like. I don't know.
What do you mean? That's the guy.
Oh, that head sculpt is not great.
What do you mean? The guy in the elevator? What are you talking, guys?
What elevator?
Is he nuts? Can you not see that actor in that?
No, not at all.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. But wait, let me see the attachment on the figure because I never saw it like close. Yeah. So you got
look at that. The X was just straps basically.
I was gonna say it's
white on him.
So you do get the bullet shells, which this one comes with.
Look at that. This is Hot Toys. This didn't come with him. This is
Hot Toys. That was the Captain America thing.
Yes. Does your figure have all that in the back?
No, but it comes with no, not those weapons at all. Nope. Those pistols definitely not.
Yeah, it had all that.
Sick.
I mean, obviously it had all the shotgun shells. But like that, that's that same mechanism right there. That same.
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Same exact thing. It looks exactly
same exact.
Oh, the figure. No, I thought the figure was gonna be like crappy over the years. Like now it's been so long. I was like, oh, it's probably that's why I never went back.
No, it's like I said, it's an oversized body, so it's like this big, bulky body.
No, that's sick. No, it's nice. I didn't know that. I thought, like I said, I was glad this one came out, and I was like, you know what? I was like, by now it's probably the body's probably loose, it's probably old. I was like, I'm not gonna bother.
It's so stiff, because it's so.
But Art Figures is a great company. That's why I buy them still. You know, they make great product and very random product, right? They don't make like a mainstream character all the time. They always make things that not everybody's making, which is great. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense. They have these. I mean, they have all those shots.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that at all. He didn't come with those at all. Not even one. Nope.
Yeah, he came with it I think all the maybe all these weapons came with it. I mean, at least those shotguns definitely came with it.
Yeah, he's got the shells on here too. See, he's got
those grenades, like those grenades on the arm, like they can't.
See, he's got the shells on the side. He has nothing in the back, no guns at all. He's got the shells.
He's got even camo pants, so it's not these.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. This is the It looks like in the movie, the pants were camo, but they were darker than this. That's why they made him black, and then they changed him to camo. But these are too green for what they're supposed to be.
Gotcha.
You know, so that's why they made these in camo, but they're supposed to be darker than green, and obviously camo, not just black.
Yeah, I mean, he's got like you can't even see this stuff. Like he's got like a switchblade knife. He's got
he's got all that. Yep.
He's got knives in the boot. You have like a sheath in the boot and everything.
Yep. No, he's got a bunch of weapons, a bunch of accessories, but the figure is gorgeous, especially.
Yeah, I liked all that little detail. Makes it.
That looks like the same sort of that came with Alice from Resident Evil. Oh, that's a good point. I don't remember that. That Alice one is nice too. Michael, have you ordered anything? Are you expecting anything in the mail?
Oh, you know what? Let's open a figure real quick before we go.
Go ahead, let's do it. Who doesn't love a live unboxing?
Because I was gonna open this. Did you open it? I think you did open this. We were talking about that rock figure.
The Black Adam?
No, not the Rock.
Oh, Korg. No, I didn't get him. I didn't open him yet.
You didn't open Cord yet?
No, not at all. He's sitting right next.
What's the synopsis on this guy?
It's supposed to be decent, a very decent figure. It's supposed to have some weight to it. You get 2 head sculpts with it, which is very cool. The outfit's very decent, apparently. Shout out to Rudy, who's the one who told me all this because he opened it already. I think he made his video as well for it already. So that's what I'm going by. Like I said, I haven't even looked at mine like in hand. Yep, that's it. The gravel.
The gravel. You know, these boxes that they come, I mean, they might as well wrap it in tissue paper, you know?
Brad says, who's got a bigger collection, Fabs or Mike? I have more 1/6 scale figures than Mike. Mike has more statues and everything else than me. So I think it's even if you do it that way. But
no, there was a time where Fabs was maybe 150 plus of me, and then he kept going.
He kept going. He kept going. Oh man. So yeah, so I have more 1/6 scale, but I have no statues. He's got a ton of statues. I got none, you know. So his collection is
I haven't counted in a while, but like the last time I counted, I was like in the 550 range. But I mean, I imagine I'm around 657 now, and he's probably like double that. You're like 13.
Yeah, I'm 1320 right now. His collection, Mike's collection is more versed, right? Is more of a general collector's collection because he has everything. I would be considered more of a strict 1/6 scale collection and 1/4. Right, I have a few quarters. But my 6-go game is unbeatable. You could say that.
Unbeatable.
I have the same shirt Mike's wearing and wore on the stream. Hope we don't start dressing the same.
What's he saying?
Your T-shirt. He's got the same T-shirt you got.
The X-Wing. So what is this? Where did we get this? Target, maybe?
Target. Let's see.
Heavy. So this is maybe why they don't give it a box. Oh, geez. Oh, there's that paint smell.
Oh, it's nice and fresh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is not bad.
Yeah, that's what he said.
All right, hold on. Oh, my God. I'm going to pass out with this.
Sniff.
Ooh. Hold on if I can get this arm plastic off. Yeah, this is not bad, actually.
Yeah, that's what he said.
All right. Let me get him up.
Let me know how the weight is in hand. It's got weight, right?
Yeah, he's heavy.
Look how tall he is.
He's heavy. Look, you know what? He's got like those glass eyes in there, which that makes that head sculpt then decent.
Right.
Because you know what I mean? As long as you got those glass eyes. He's got those gym pants. You got the fur on the feet down there.
Check the other head sculpt too.
Yeah, I'll pull that out in a second. So what's he come with? He comes with other head sculpt. Oh, geez. Here it is. So what's this one? Smiling? Oh yeah, he's got like a little teeth showing, but I won't use that.
Yeah, no, that's like the cheesy one, yeah.
So that one versus I don't want to knock my Coke over.
See, I'm gonna use the smiling one. You want to know why? Because it's more him. You know what I mean? Like he's that goofy character. So the smiling one fits him more. So that's what I'm gonna use.
Oh, metal rocks. What, 4 hands and then a giant. You know where he's gonna go? Like I have in the bottom of my display, I have the Ragnarok Thor with the Ragnarok Hulk, because that's the only place that Hulk fits with that giant engine axe. But yeah,
that looks very nice.
Yeah, this is decent. I like this.
Yeah, when Rudy told me, I was excited because I trust Rudy with that.
How much was this? This wasn't a lot, was it?
That figure was 220, 240, something like that.
Yeah, like for 220 all day. Yeah, this is well, you know what? Those pants I could see split, but yeah, this is all day.
Is that stretchy material that rips the pants?
Well, I can see. You know what I'm a little worried about on that seam.
Oh, right, I see the stitching. It's like screaming right now
because it is like tight pants. You know what I mean? These are definitely He's got tight pants. He's
Yeah.
got some tight pants.
The thing is streaming right now.
But yeah, this is cool. Because again, you know he's going to stand behind Thor. It's not like he's going to be in the front.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So what I'm planning on doing is putting him with the Ragnarok shelf.
Exactly. That's where he's going. He's going with my Stan Lee, the barber. Stan Lee is down there.
Yep. I'm putting him next to Hulk, Ragnarok, battle, Thor, and he's going to be right next to them.
He's going to hold this stupid thing. But yeah, he's heavy. Look at the fur makes it though. You know what I mean? That little fur, fuzzy fur boots, fuzzy fur. That's what makes it, to be honest.
Cooking core, please. He dressed like people at Walmart.
Look, when I'm in Target on the weekends, when I'm shopping, buying toys for my daughter as I spoil her, if you don't think I go over to the t-shirt section and buy, 3 Marvel Star Wars t-shirts for $10 a piece, I do. Especially when I was 60 pounds. Get myself the double XL. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Which Hesco do you like better?
I like the regular one.
The regular one.
Yeah, I like the regular one. Thank God they just, and again, all they got to do is put that little clear coat over the eyes to give it a little bit of life. You probably can't see that with my screen.
Oh, you mean that little gloss shine?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because then within all that, because that head sculpt, you can barely see those eyes.
Right.
But up close,
it would look dead.
Yeah, exactly. If it didn't have that gloss, it would really look cheap, to be honest.
So rate it 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I paid $220 for it. I'll give it a 9.
Yeah, it's worth the value, right? It's
worth it. Because again, it's a background character. It's not. He's not a foreground. He's a background. Let him stand behind your Thor all day long.
Yeah, I think he's gonna look nice next to Thor, next to Hulk too, because he's got height,
Yeah. Yep, he's gonna be going in that display for sure. See, I don't even know if I can get him on a.
Put him next to Carnage and see the height difference.
Put him next to who?
Carnage, right behind you.
I got Carnage bent.
Oh, he don't fit. He's tall, right? He's too tall.
No, but I had him crouched. All right, Carnage. I got him in the screen. You can't get him on the screen. So, wow. All right. So they're kind of standing on even ground there.
Wow. Yeah, Carnage is that much taller.
Carnage is big.
Yeah.
Carnage is real big, man. Like you could say that actually, he's Korga's got the chest on him, the broader chest, but
right, and the arms.
It's the legs, his Carnage's waist goes up to this midsection on this guy.
Because Carnage just looks like a rabbit fur. A rabbit fur. Carnage looks like a Trump guy.
Yeah,
oh my
Carnage
God.
Is big. Carnage is big. Yeah, I like this guy. Worth it. This guy saw it? Usually that's what happens then. This guy comes out and then boom, they're sold out.
The third party figures have been selling out more than anything else.
Did that Moon Knight sell out?
I don't think so. I think he's still going for a little pricey. I think it went up in price. But no, he's not sold out yet. Neither is the Old Man Logan.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay.
By Soso Toys.
Yeah, I saw that Old Man Logan. I saw that one.
So that's a good figure too.
Yeah, this is worth it for sure. There's no, because I mean, even though I hated Ragnarok, that's probably my least favorite movie of all the Marvel movies. I mean, Love and Thunder is probably the worst, but Ragnarok was, that's where stupid Hemsworth was just trying to get a little too cute with the role.
Yeah, sick.
And I don't like that this guy, right? The director. What? Tiki Watiki?
Yeah. Tiki Waikaika. Taika Waikiki.
Yeah, they tried to be a little too cute.
Taika Waititi.
Didn't get you anywhere.
Gorgeous figure. Gorgeous. I can't wait to open mine. I actually, it's funny you bring that up now because I think my video, I should be doing my video tomorrow. So stay tuned for the video, guys, because it's about time. I did my 000 video before I did my Korg video because Thule threatened me and he was forcing me to make the video because he was bored at work and he's like, I need something to watch at work. So did you make your video for 000 yet? I said, no, but I'll make it right now if you want me to, because my next video is Korg. And he said, yeah, do it. So that's what happened. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.